What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Kid Icarus Uprising. In the last episode, we got the Lightning Chariot from Chapter 19, and now we're moving on to Chapter 20, Palutena's Temple. That's right, it's finally time to rescue Palutena, and we're gonna do so on 5.0, so let's go!
Boss, Lux! Giddy up!
Alright, now with the Lightning Chariot on our side, we should be able to breach that force field blocking Palutena.
This lightning chariot will pierce the force field on Palutena's temple. Keep your wits about you. You're moving so fast, you can't afford any slip-up.
Understood!
We'll reach a warp tunnel in about 1 minute.
Ah! My skin feels like it's gonna peel right off!
What was that? You want to go faster? You are the arrow of light that pierces the heart of darkness!
Nice speech.
This chariot's a real beast. These speeds don't even touch us. Wish I could say the same for you, Kit, but you're such a fragile little thing. But even a pebble becomes a bullet if it moves fast enough. Just be extra careful not to get your butt ripped off in the process.
Don't you worry! I'll show you how it's done!
You sound awfully confident all of a sudden.
How hard can it be?
I guess you'll find out soon enough.
I'm digging your newfound confidence, Pit. So yeah, this sort of like section of the game is kind of like a mini shoot 'em up, like a very easy shoot 'em up if you will, but still, it's really, really fun. And I love controlling the Lightning Chariot, like it's so strong and super fast.
We've reached the warp tunnel.
Yeehaw! Whoa! This is crazy!
Keep your face on, it's just a warp tunnel. It'll take you straight to Palutena's temple.
I know this is a weird time to ask, but I have a question!
What is it?
Back in the Chariot Master's Tower, Hades said I was the cause of all this chaos!
You were. You and Palutena.
What does that mean?
Remember the lunar sanctum you destroyed 3 years ago?
Oh! Arlon's Moon Fortress?
You dummy! That place was a prison! And you freed the prisoner, the Chaos Kid. You do know about the Chaos Kid, don't you? It's the most... Oh, you're almost at Palutena's temple.
Wait, what?
Brace for impact! Ha-ha! Success! You still alive there, Pit?
And kicking! Now to save Lady Palutena! Ugh.
I'll hold on to the lightning chariot for you.
Where'd you come from?
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not here to help. Stopping Palutena's your job.
That's fine. I don't need your help anyway.
Hello again, Pit.
Lady Palutena!
Now, how did you make it through that barrier? It seems you're not the helpless, sniveling little thing you were before.
You have to stop attacking the humans!
No, Pit. Don't you see? This is my atonement for my greatest sin. I let the people grow arrogant and betray the heavenly order.
Oh, jeez. You're just figuring that out now?
You're not yourself. The Lady Palutena I know would never say something like that.
Please. Angels cannot truly know gods.
I followed your orders because I trusted you. I can't even count all the times I risked my life for you.
What a sap.
I trusted you because I knew you were on the side of justice and light. Something's blocking that light now. This isn't the real you.
Someone cue the strings.
Hey, would you mind holding the commentary for just 2 seconds for Edie?
Why, yes. Yes, I would. These are goddesses you're talking to here, Pit. Watch your tone.
Butt out, Phosphora. The goddess of light has turned dark. Skyworld is destroyed. Everything is wrong, and it's up to me to make things right.
Oh, Pit. You never change, do you? You're just as naive as ever.
I'm not naive.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate how easy that's made things for me. But you have to understand, the past is gone.
Fine. If that's the way you really feel, I guess I have no choice. As the captain of your guard, it's my duty to save you from what you've become. And if saving you means defeating you, then I'll do what I have to do.
Wow, Pit, like, that was actually a really good speech.
So, Verity, tell me about this Chaos Kin you mentioned earlier.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Little is known about the Chaos Kid except for this. It takes its victims back to its nest, the Chaos Vortex, and consumes their souls.
Well, that's disturbing.
It melts them down and then slowly chews away at them. Even more frightening is the Chaos Kin's ability to control the soul's owner.
Does that mean that Lady Palutena's under the Chaos Kin's control right now?
It's very likely. And as for who turned you into a ring, who would be capable of such a thing, you yourself admitted that Palutena's put you in some very dangerous situations.
She must have been acting under the Chaos Kin's control, but there's no time to think about that. I have to save Lady Palutena before the Chaos Kin consumes her soul.
You think it starts from her head or her feet? He bites, tiny nibbles.
Wow, Veridi. Just... wow.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like Pit is in the mood for jokes anymore, and honestly, I like this serious Pit. Now, don't get me wrong, I still like the silly Pit from, like, the beginning of the game equally as much, but, I think it's cool that we get to see Pit go from that, like, silly character at, like, the beginning of the game to now this more super serious character who really is a threat to be reckoned with, because, I mean, before, like, this point, Palutena always had Pit's back, so he didn't really need to worry about too much. Obviously, he couldn't fly on his own. He needed Palutena to do that, and Palutena was always, like, giving him guidance and stuff like that, but, like, through these last couple of chapters, even though Veridi has sort of been, like, filling that role, Pit's sort of, like, grown up as a character a little bit more. He's more serious. He doesn't exactly need all the guidance that Palutena has been providing him. Like, obviously, he still needs help to fly, but he's more confident in, like, his own abilities. That definitely makes him a force to be reckoned with, especially when it comes to things he cares about, such as, like, Palutena's well-being. So, I don't know, it's really, really cool, and that's why I think this is, like, a great follow-up chapter to, like, Chapter 18, because, like I said before, that's one of my favorite chapters just due to, like, the plot twist, but I don't know, this chapter is also really, really great in terms of, like, character development. So, both chapters are great for, like, different reasons, but I think this one might be one of my favorite just because Pit really does grow up and becomes, like, this awesome hero character that you really want him to become. Like, you really do root for Pit in this chapter.
Will you look at that? The mouse made it to the cheese.
Good job, Pit. What? You're out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Right, so this level is not going to get any easier, but what I do find interesting is that we're not fighting the forces of nature or the underworld army, we're fighting Palutena's army, and Pit used to be like the royal guard or like the captain of Palutena's army, so you'd think like a lot of the troops wouldn't really want to fight Pit, but like, I guess they're brainwashed by Palutena.
It's a long way down.
Yes, falling would certainly throw a wrench into the plan.
So would getting tossed around by the side winds ahead. My, Pity Pat. Palutena must hate you even more than I do.
This isn't her doing.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What is this? Everyone pick on Pit Day? I don't want to hear anything you have to say, you fake. And I'm not going to let a little wind stop me.
That's the spirit, Pit. And of course, there are still some underworld enemies that are going to fight us along the way, and that's just because, you know, Hades obviously doesn't want to make our life easy, and he definitely doesn't want Pit, like, saving Palutena at all.
Looks like someone left a tiny trike behind.
It's not a trike. It's an exotank.
You really have to learn how to tune him out.
I tried. He's just so annoying.
Anyway, just drive that exotank right through enemies.
That's exactly what I plan to do, Veridi, because having this exotank certainly makes this part a lot easier, although you do want to be careful because I'm pretty sure you can actually, like, fly this thing off in the center, which just leads to a giant pit, so yeah, try not to do that.
You'll need to use the exotank to cut straight through the area up ahead. Whatever you do, don't slow down. Just go for it.
I will as soon as, like, I can actually get in there. There we go, finally. Boost away we go. Let's just try and make our way over these jumps.
Excellent job, Pit.
Excellent might be overstating it.
Oh, shut up, Hades. You probably couldn't even do that, although you can probably fly.
I suggest you quit while you're ahead, Pit.
Things are about to get hectic.
So what? I can take it.
Alright, this is it, guys. We're pretty much at the end of this level, so really, only one more gauntlet before we have the opportunity to save Palutena. And I'm getting pumped up for this final fight already. Like, I'm excited to get into it because the fight with Palutena is pretty interesting, and this whole, like, Chaos Kin storyline is also really, really cool. Now, one thing you do want to be careful of is these giant guys that grab you and like lift you up and throw you onto the ground. They do a ton of damage, so try and avoid getting picked up by them at all costs, just so you can maintain like having a high HP, even though we will get a Drink of the Gods before the fight anyways.
Alright! Finally time to save Palutena.
Save Palutena? Don't you mean crush Palutena?
Go home, Hades. Just go home.
Yeah, Pit is not really having any of your jokes today, Hades. Come over here, though, real quick and get yourself a nice treasure from that box. But now that we got that, well, that's really all there is to this level. So, right through that gate is Palutena. What do you say we go and save her, guys?
So, you're here to fight me, Pit?
No. No! I'm here to save you!
The Chaos King is close by. I can feel it. You have to locate, destroy it. However, be sure not to hurt Palutena.
But I thought the Chaos King was like camping out in her brain or something.
Look carefully. Above her.
No, you don't need to look up there.
Nice!
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, make sure you aim above Palutena.
That's low, you coward!
Calm down. Just wait for your chance.
And whatever you do, don't hit Palutena.
Now's your chance. Attack!
Alright, now he's in the open though, so we can just easily wail on the Chaos King and do as much damage as possible.
I can't believe it! I did it!
And down goes the Chaos King. We've done it, guys. We saved Palutena.
Pit.
Are you alright? I didn't mean to hurt you.
Pit! Behind you! It's heading into the Chaos Vortex!
Veriti, you have to help me fly right now!
Of course! Now what?
Out of the way, coming through! Pit 2?
Don't worry, I got this.
What the? There's no time to talk about it. We have to go help Palutena now!
He's absolutely right. But first, let's get you back. You've been through a lot, and you probably want to save your game.
Well, so much for saving Palutena. Oh man, things are not looking good, but you know what? We're gonna have to deal with that in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.